Louie and I are hoofing it down from Little Hole. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. We're headed out on a long trip this week, probably 5 to 6 days, mostly in Wyoming, chasing 4 different species of cutthroat again. Right now we're going to spend the afternoon fishing a little bit of the green here. Elevated flows today, unfortunately. We're going to try to work our way around the corner down here and sneak up behind a bunch of cliffs, but the water's way too deep to get through there, so we'll just spend our time up here and see how we do. I'm having a hell of a time this afternoon. I've missed more strikes than God. They're either taking, this one took it's not a big fish, I don't think. Not a bad one. Taking a little black WRS, and it's so, ooh, boy, look at him go. Could be a rainbow. Wow, he's pulling it. Not a big fish though. I finally put a rubber leg up in front, and they've been biting it too, but I'm just having a hell of a time connecting. I played one other fish and probably missed, oh, Lord knows, 20 strikes. Oh, this is a beauty. That's a beautiful rainbow. Yeah, that's a dandy fish. Oh, look at how fat he is. About 5 minutes later, hooked another really nice fish on that. Oh, look at that jump. Wow, what a fish. That's a beauty. And that one took the black WRS too. Oh my gosh, is that a big rainbow? Whoa! Whoa! Ooh! Wow! That's going to be a good 18. Really a nice fish. Oh boy, is that pretty. Look at the size of that thing. Yeah! What a beautiful fish. Let's see if we can get this one off too. Can't believe 2 rainbows in a row. Boy, is that ever a treat. Wish I had a fighting butt on the rod. I could stick it in my belly. Boy, that's a beautiful fish. Oh, there's a lot. Thank goodness. Bless you. Fed the dog and had a glass or 2 of wine, and we came back down to our old spot. I finally hooked the fish. It hasn't been very good so far. I don't know what we have on here. Fighting fairly deep and not tugging too hard. Let's see if maybe we finally caught a brown. No! I don't know. We'll have to find out in a second. Oh yeah, it's a brown. Hallelujah. Hate to leave the green without catching a nice brown. Boy, he's decent too. Ooh, decent brown. And he took the black fly too. Thank God for the mama papa game. Ooh, let's get him in, and ooh, yeah, that's a damn good fish. Ooh, wow, whoa. Yeah, he's finally waking up. Don't go too far. I'm not going to chase you in this current. Let's get him a little closer. Let's see if we can get a good picture of it. Ooh. Oh yeah, nice fish. Nice fish. Really nice fish. Oh, look at that beauty. 16, 17. Beautiful fish. Thank you, Mr. Brown. We'll get you off in just a heartbeat.
It's Saturday morning. We camped overnight between Dutch John and Rock Springs in Wyoming, and this morning drove through Kemmerer up to Cokeville and finally up the back road to the Smith Fork of the Bear River. So here we are making some casts and finally have hooked a fish here.
Oh, thank heaven. Here's my first Bonneville. Bless you, little fish. You're making me real happy. You're real pretty too. First one I've been able to land. I've missed several and lost 4 others. There's another tidy whitey. We don't really want them, but we can't avoid them. They're laying in there with everything else, so let's get this one off too. Yeah, finally something else. Don't know what it is, but it's going to be a rainbow or a nice good-sized cutthroat. Boy, it's a decent fish. This one took the beadhead buckskin. Boy, it's strong. Whoa. Boy, is it ever... Oops, it's off. Ooh, that was a dandy, about 14, 15 inches. Finally, I'm going to land another, or release another Bonnieville. Thank you. I'll tell you, I've quit playing with whitefish. I must have landed and released a dozen so far. It's a good fish too, 12, 13 inches. Very pretty. Thank you, Mr. Barney. The dog's ready to leave. I thought I'd screwed up by coming up to this river today, but the fishing's actually been decent. They're all concentrated in these deep runs. I've probably had 20 or 25 fish on in this one hole alone, but unfortunately 90% of them are whitefish, which we don't hate, but we'd much rather have a Bonnieville or one of the local browns or rainbows too. So river's running very high. It's the first time I've ever seen Bluey be afraid of swimming across, but she's done it anyway. So we're going to head off now and maybe either sneak back across the divide over there to Salt Creek, or we'll just keep working our way down to LaBarge and Cottonwood Creeks. Made it over the top of the pass. We're heading down LaBarge Creek right now. I'm going to give this a little try down here and see if we can catch a Colorado cutthroat, and then we'll head back up and make the pass over to the Cottonwood, Piney Creek areas and see if we can do better over there if we don't do well here. Well, I've given up on LaBarge Creek. It's actually not bad looking, and there's plenty of undercut stuff, but I don't know where these fish are. I tried a couple places, haven't seen a darn sign of one, so I'm not sure they've rope-nosed it again or what, but it's definitely pretty barren here. We talk about pine beetle kill. We're heading over to Big Piney Basin right now. This whole forest is dead. That's Fish Creek Mountain. Somewhere out here is Fish Creek. We just can't get to it. However, we did encounter beautiful patches of absolutely scarlet paintbrush, so maybe that makes up for the lack of fishing here. But we'll give up on this one and head for Middle Piney. Morning, I'm headed down to little South Cottonwood Creek. Doesn't look real small at the moment. In fact, it's pretty good size. We have some cows. I have Bluey sitting in the car because of the cows, so we'll see what happens this morning. Well, this is what we didn't want up here, but we got one anyway. It's a little brook trout. We don't like you. We want cutthroats. Okay, that's what we want. There's our Colorado cutthroat. Thank you, Mr. Cutthroat. We'll get you in the water in a hurry. We appreciate it. We needed one of you today. Yes, we did. Thank you so much. Oh, I can't believe it. I don't know how these brook trout go crazy up here. It's a nice big fat fish, but we sure don't like them taking cutthroat water. They just can't keep them out, I guess. Boy, is it beautiful down here. We just passed through McDougal Gap, which gets us from the east side of the range, Cottonwood Creek, and the Green River and the Colorado, over to the Grays River, which flows obviously into the Snake River. Beautiful, beautiful mountains up here. Just made it to the Grays River. It's going to be tough fishing. This camera won't pick this up, but it's running a couple 100 feet plus above normal levels, so where I could wade the river right here, can't anymore. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll catch one of our nice Snake River fine spotteds this morning. Well, I'm nymphing. I've got a Snake River on. We don't know if we're going to get it in. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, it's a double. Do you believe that? Look at that. Oh, it's a whitefish. Oh, a whitefish and a Snake River. Wow. Look at those puppies. I guess that's great for a start. Wow, I'm amazed. Look at that pretty whitefish. Look at that pretty Snake River fine spotted. Love you guys. Hey, another one. This one took the, oh gosh, they're pretty. Snake River fine spotted. Took the lime green Copper John. I can't believe it. Wonderful. Thank you. We have another something on. It's fighting deep, but it's taken the, I think this one's going to be a whitey. Yep, a big old whitey. What did it take? Boy, I can't believe it. They're taking a great big stick fly, and the cutthroats are taking the trailing Copper John. It's weird. Wow, here's another beauty. Look at that guy. Boy, 16 inches easy. Beautiful fish, beautiful. Love you guys. Thank you for making my day. Okay, that last batch of fish were about 8 or 9 feet down in that big run down below us. Let's take a walk along the bank here with kind of a rubber leg and see if we can maybe pick up something that might be hanging close to shore. Well, one more doesn't hurt. That's a dandy too. Oh, I've been able to fish this shallower water without having to add a sinker to it. So let's get this guy in and get him off and say thank you again. We sure do love you guys. This one actually took the stone. Very pretty fish again. Beauty. Thank you. So what's the last fish on the graze going to be? I'll bet the camera can tell. It's another little whitey. Okay, I think we've had enough of this stream. We've caught all the fish we need. Let's be done and go on.
Well, there's the view we love about Jackson Hole. Grand Teton and all of his sisters. We're going to bypass the hoe back in the Grelon because the tired of bad road, so we'll head to Pelham Lake, spend the night there, and maybe fish that lake tomorrow and see what happens after that.
Well, I've hooked my Yellowstone. We don't know if we'll get him in, but boy, is that a treat. I didn't think I was going to have a chance this morning. It's been raining cats and dogs. We were tired of it all. Oh, look at him down there in the water. Wow, is that a beautiful fish. What a beautiful fish. Wow, great. Great day in the morning. We've done it. We've got our 4. It's our 4th fish. Thank you, Mr. Big, big, fat Yellowstone. Look at the size of that guy. Good 18 inches. Wonderful. Let's get you off, and we'll go back and try it again. Thank you, fish. You're the friend. You're a friend indeed. He's a tired one. There we go. Okay, here's some last thoughts about Pelham Lake. We just walked all the way around it. I've never been shut out here. Very, very difficult casting with a fly rod. Spinning rod would be much better. Either that or haul a float tube in and try to get out in the water. Had only that one fish. Didn't see a sign of another, although a few have been coming up. Apparently, there's a chironomid hatch that occurs once in a while, and it's just outstanding fishing at that point, but we've never run into it, so we'll just say goodbye again. Okay, our successful trip's almost over. Here we are camping just above Dutch John the night before we're ready to leave. We'll fish the green in the morning. The flows are way up, which they're doing every day, and it pushes you. Oh boy, is that a strong ground. Pushes you all the way up in the weeds that are overgrown this year because of the moisture, and it's just nasty. So it's about 9 o'clock. We've caught a couple other ones and lost a few too. But I think it's time to give it up and head back. Let's see if we can get this guy in and actually get a release from a better fish. He is really strong. Really a strong one. Oh, come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here. Let's get you up this way. Ah, boy. Yeah, they are tough sometimes. Yeah, that's a big, big, big fat fish. Woo. Whoa. Come here, Brownie. Ah. Well, maybe he hasn't been caught a bunch because he sure as the heck fights better than most of them do. Boy, that's a big fish though. Big, fat, 18, maybe more. Oh God, he could be 20. Look at the size of that guy. Beautiful fish, beautiful fish. Oh, he's tired too. Look at him, he's spinning in the water right from the foot. Okay, so that's pretty much our trip. Bookends were the green on Friday and the green here Tuesday morning. Probably better last Friday.
the flows were down then. What the operators of the Flaming Gorge Dam are doing is elevating the flows at night, and they're still up in the morning, which drives wade fishermen all the way into the bank, up into the willows and the water, and it's very, very tough to cast. So it's not easy. Afternoons the flow diminishes, and it's a little bit easier to access the water on the bank. Also seeing a couple of rattlesnakes today and one yesterday puts a little damper on our emotions. We don't really like them. We don't want to hurt them, and we don't want them to hurt us either. So it was a good trip to Wyoming. I doubt we'll repeat this one, but it was a good time overall. Caught all those 4 cutthroat species again, and that's probably the last time we'll try that one.